Good day. This is Cast Iron ASMR. Look at these old comics I found. It's The Tick. Color. It's the Chromatic. These reprinted the original Tick run in color. It came with cards, a poster, more, now in color. I bought this comic. I had only seen the Tick in ads in comic books, so I was aware of this superhero called the Tick. And when I got this, oh, I thought this was wonderful. I was a fan. I suddenly searched out any back issues I could find. And I found out where I bought my comics. It was this hobby store run by the sweetest, I'm going to call them, old lady. They were like grandmother, grandfather figures. And the grandmother shop owner, when I ordered this, I had to order it in the, what's it called, the pull list, or we call it the bag. Order stuff for my bag. And I ordered this, so without ever have reading the Tick before. And when it came, she gave it to me. She said, "Oh, the Tick." I said, "Oh, you know the Tick?" She goes, "Oh yeah, he's funny. I read those." She must have been like 70 or 80. Oh, I remember seeing these pages, laughing at the stories. I like the clean art style. I love the ninjas. Oh, wait a minute. You guys are all ninjas. The Tick can't stand ninjas. And they're like, not very good ninjas. So I was a teenager, and I liked to draw, and I thought, oh, wouldn't it be cool to draw comic books? Or one day I'm going to have to get a job. In fact, I was looking at independent comics to see what was going on, to send submissions. I was so happy when I got this. I changed my whole direction. I thought, oh, well, this comedy, nobody's going to want to read a superhero you just made up, but maybe a funny one. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, he thinks he's a roach. I am not a roach. I am a Tick. In fact, I've never seen a roach in my life. I remember one time hearing, actually, that a Cerebus comic, well, I read the first two big, thick books. There was a character who was a lot like the Tick. Was he a roach? He must have been a roach. People said, "Oh, you copied this character from Cerebus." It's been so long since I read those. They're just great. Did you ever read these before? I suck blood all the time. I don't believe you. I got a straw right here, buddy. You want a demonstration? So he's sucking through this straw. Some ads. Oh, here's the poster. We'll get back to that. You know what they should have done here? They should have said, "To be continued." 1, 2, 3. Here's the poster. And here are the cards. Oh wait, first, the secret identity number. My secret identity number is 35,496. Now for these trading cards, you have to cut them yourself. They would do that in comics sometimes. I know in Dark Horse Comics, I think I have a Roach Mill card and some other one, maybe in like Dark Horse Presents or something. But like they're not cards. They're not cards. It's card. The Tick. A Day at the Beach. Here he's making a sandcastle and topping it with a hypodermic needle. That's just the little story on the back. The wacky type of extras you get with the Tick. Buried at sea? No, apparently not. Fun in the sun till the day's done. Okay, but now we remember that the Tick was sucking on a straw. Okay, and then, oh, he's still sucking on his straw. Oh, so tired all of a sudden. You all right, buddy? And then, buddy. Relax there, there's black. Oh, blacked out again. Gee, it sure is dark in here. I thought he was like inside his mind or something, or having a dream. Where? I must be in a whale. Anyway, I thought that was really funny. Let's see here. I still do. There's a superhero, Superman type character. They have some funny interactions. Oh, I remember reading this interview, thinking, oh, this guy here, look at him, this artist, Ben Edlund. I thought, that's the life for me. Oh man. But you really gotta stay inside a lot. I like to go outside. Hunched over a drawing table. Join the Tick Society, Mystic Order of Arachnid Vigilance. I like letter columns. So this was the comic that sent me on my Tick journey. And here we go with the second one. Color. So when I bought this one, let's check the date. This was February 1992. And so when I found this, I was buying all the back issues. This hadn't come out yet. That would come out February. Look at that, June. February, March, April, May, June, like 4 months later. It's so hard to try and collect this comic. So I went and got, I didn't get that one. At one time I got all, you know what, I don't think it was this one. Was it this one? I think I got that one right. I think I got all these. Because what's the date here? October 91. Oh, I must have also got this one. Is that right? October 91. So this is August 92. February, March. Yes. So after after I got this, I thought, oh, that's amazing. Put me on board for the Chromatics reprints, but also I wanted to get the ongoing regular black and white series, and this is the first one that was delivered, issue number 11. And I bought these back issues all after issue 1, and later I found, so 3, 7, 8. Later I found this one at a different comic store years later, and then many, many years later, like I hadn't read them in forever, even buying comics, I saw this thing. Issue number 4, so I thought, oh, I gotta get that. Meanwhile, I hadn't read it in probably like, I don't know, over 10 years or something. So here's issue number 2. It's the running guy. Wait, did that one have all the... Oh, no, okay. The ninjas? Wasn't all there yet, the cards. Some of the bonus features, I know in one issue in particular, doesn't age very well. So issue, wait, is this isn't issue 2? This is issue number 6. Somehow I got that way later somewhere else. Look, it's that one. When did I get this one? Anyway. So here's the second issue. Now in color, but it's got some schmutz on it. I gave these to some friends who, you know, a buddy who didn't even read comics. I was like, oh, you should check this out, it's pretty funny. He's like, oh yeah, that's pretty good. And then he like left them in his, like, whatever, in his car or something. And I didn't care. And like years later, he's like, oh, I found some of your Tick comics. I said, oh, really? I forgot all about this. So the coloring job looks like it was done with watercolor, which is not my favorite, really, but I liked it. I mean, yeah, for some reason, what comics do that? Like, I think the Valiant comics were doing that, and I don't know why. I just like it better when it's the dots. So let's look at the bonus features. Oh, we got some more cards. The Sinister Sinkhole. Oh, they went down to the mole people. But they're all Arthurs. So I guess that's like the Mole Man. Oh, I don't have a secret identity number this time. Yeah, see here they're advertising for issue 11 coming in July. And when did it come out? So, man, this was the whole thing. So this is dated June 92. And they say this is going to come out in July. But I bet I waited longer. Let's see what the cover date of this is. Oh, not bad. It's August. Just a month off. I really like the Tick TV show. It was only on for one season, like maybe half a season with Putty, played him from Seinfeld. What's Patrick Warburton, whatever his name is. He's great. I even watched, they made the other one that maybe lasted a season that was a little more action. keep going with the show. Even the cartoon. At one point, I saw was that only one season too? Maybe that was 2 seasons. I did buy those cartoons. I saw them cheap one time. Oh, here we got the second part of the interview. He doesn't look very happy about it. But, I would think, oh, the sullen artist. That's the life for me. Oh, here we got hey, that's not a wrap. Oh, it is a wraparound cover. Sort of. All they would have had to do was finish drawing his muscles into it. It's a waste of a back cover. I must have been rushing it to print. Okay, here's the first of the original print. The Tick. Issue number 3. This is the one that has some dated stuff there. I don't know why it's called an encore presentation. Maybe it's like the second print. Let me see. Oh, it is. It's the second edition. November 1989. It was so popular. I wonder if that's when they added the bonus features. Which I appreciated because comics from independent publishers costed more. You get no color, but we're going to charge you more because I understand. So this was $2.95 in Canada, where I purchased it. Wow, the leading comics were $1.25 at the time. I saw this, I got this one. And here it says, NEC needs talent. And I got very excited. I was saying I wanted to draw comics. There's a big thing. I write and draw comics. I get paid to sit at home in shabby clothes and do what I enjoy doing. If you have aspirations and talent, then you can do what I do too. Oh, I was so excited. Like they're asking for submissions. And EC is always looking for comic book projects from aspiring writers and artists. The company is very interested in publishing quality material. We're extremely flexible with creator rights. Blah, blah, blah. They're like, we're going to pay you as soon as we want it, I think. So I thought this is... This is... the clips. This is... what I was looking to do, so I put together, I don't know if they told you how much stuff to put in, but like 5 pages of some comics I had been working on, and I sent it to them. And I was inspired by the Tick, Ben Edlund. I had made a superhero character as a teenager. It was Snot Man. Could blow snot out his nose and become a human snot. Not unlike the Human Torch. And he had a rogues gallery of ridiculous villains. Here's the Ninja Hedge. And so I sent it in, and I had sent a few packages to other companies. But NEC Press was the only one who returned, responded. And when I was showing off, looking at my cards, my book of cards, I found on the back page I had saved it. Here, I'll show you my rejection letter. I was so excited. Like, I realized I'd get rejected. But, at least I just keep sending in stuff. Maybe you'll sick of them, so here I'll read my thing. I found it. So it says, from New England Comics Press Incorporated. And it had a really cool envelope that it was sent in, a real big one, and it was very thick. So I was excited. I thought, oh, what is this? This, seemed more than a rejection letter. But they returned my whole package, which was nice because then I could send it to other places. So this was 8/5/92. And here's my form letter. Dear Cast Iron, we at NEC Press would like to thank you for your recent submission. We appreciate the time and effort you put into your work. Unfortunately, we do not feel we can make use of the material at this present time. Consequently, we have returned the submission along with this letter. In any case, we encourage you to continue submitting your work to comic publishers, and we do wish you good luck. With your efforts, sincerely, George M. Suarez. And then there was some handwritten notes here too, which I thought, okay, not just a form letter. This is what criticisms do they have? So let's take a look what they said here. Generally speaking, this material is too underground for NEC Press. On the plus side, you're young and have the beginnings of your own style, eschatological or grotesque as that may be. I would almost take issue with that statement, but one of the villains was shit. Stay with it. Absorb all you can from your surroundings. Stay open to outside influence and feedback. So that was really nice, and I kept it. Now, on to some jokes that didn't age so well. So, in the story, there's the ninjas, and there's like a ninja theme park, Ninja World, like Disneyland. And here's a little brochure that they included. And I thought, wow, that's so cool. Take that out. Like, I think they go to Ninja World in the comic. The Ninja's Secrets Revealed book is how you become a ninja and learn the ways of the ninja. But their mascot and the way they write it, all the stuff is it's racist. And that doesn't age well. What was it called? Lil Nip? Like, that's gotta be that's not nice, right? Hi, I'm Real Nip. It is my pleasure to bring you a taste of fun and excitement. Da da da. And it goes to the brochure. Ninja World. But those were less sensitive times. Just doesn't make it right. The art really improves, like from issue 1 to the last issue. I don't know how many years that would have been, but they didn't come out frequently. So I don't, what is this, number 3? Arthur wasn't even there yet. His sidekick. You could see him in the background. He was like spying on the tick, I think. Maybe in this one. Yeah, look, you can see him on the building over there. Anyway. So this one I bought, yeah, way later. It's in a bag. Oversized bag. I feel like I didn't pay, maybe I paid $6 for it. But at the time, well, anytime, usually if I'm going to buy the comics, maybe it's on like free comic book day and everything was half price. The plot thickens. I also had that was like a Samurai Paul or something. I had one of his. He had a mini series. So I don't remember this one as much. I would have bought it and read it. Oh yeah, Paul the Samurai. Oh wow. Hey, that poster. I don't remember this. That's kind of like at the beginning of the cartoon, isn't it? I remember that. I feel like I remember a building having a face. I totally don't remember that. Maybe I didn't even read this. Maybe I bought it and was like, oh, read it with the other ones. The Ninja World. Oh, is this where they're first meeting? Maybe I never even read this. That seems crazy. Who's that? Okay. This is neat. We have the chromatic, number 6. A regular tick. Number 6. It doesn't even say on the chromatic which issue number it is. 6. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. I didn't see that before. Color. It should have a question mark. Oh, another thing I should say is that you might notice they're oversized. So they're like Golden Age size comics, these tick ones. And look, this would be a regular size comic. So I thought that was kind of neat. Well, it's kind of neat, but at the time, like, you can't stick them in bags. They don't really fit in your things. But at that time, I was like, kind of getting, I don't know. Like, I was tired of the superhero comics. And I thought, oh, this is just another way for the creator to stick it to the man. Let's make them oversized. And like to the fans who don't get it, I don't have any bags. These don't fit in bags. Well, maybe don't stick it in the bag. They featured this character, the Red Scare, in the first episode of the TV show. And I remember that from this issue. It was pretty funny. It doesn't follow exactly like the comic, but the running guy's not it. But the premise is pretty much the same. those first ones with the ninjas. And this was good. So that's issue 6. Oh, look. So the only one I'm missing is number 5. 4 to 5 of the original run. Look at how well read this one is. It's got the creases in the spine. Oh, this had a funny thing about asteroid, maybe they put on head. I don't know. This is like gumshoe, no, detective. Spoon. This is where he. Are you all right? Spoon. It's his battle cry. He yells that before going into battle. So, oh yeah, he's like a Dick Tracy type guy. Oh, look, there's the flaming carrot. Take your crushing me. Oh yeah, chair-faced Chippendale. Then he was featured in the cartoon. They actually did a very similar thing to this story. What? Yeah, except for he's not there. It's American made. Anyway, that one's right. 7. Do I not have 8? Oh, here we got 8. 8, 9. Okay, 9. Yeah, this one I got a bit later. Oh, free mini comic. Oh, I like this guy, the Red Eye. So it's a black and white comic book. So when you print that, you have one, they call one color. That's the one type of ink is the black. But the Red Eye supervillain has a red eye. And they paid the printer. Look at that. He's gotten a lot better here. These are good pages. This one. That looks cool. When we get to the Red Eye, maybe it's just in his mini comic. I remember they've got red ink. Oh, here we go. Is it not in the comic? I thought. Okay, maybe just in the mini comic. Okay. Red Eye. You could be next. So the funny thing is, because I worked at a printer before, I was a print person. That would cost a lot more. So this page here had to be run with black and red. That's 2 colors. And then just this, just for that one little red there, and here and there. They probably would have to, well, they would have to pay at least double. At least, because there's 2 types of inks. You run it through twice. If they were printing it on that type of printer, which at the time they probably were. Now he's got the comic. Scary. That's kind of cool. That's really cool. There's Arthur's sister. She's also featured prominently in the second show. And she was in the cartoon. There was that big dinosaur. Neil? Dinosaur Neil, I think it is. Yeah. The tick is nigh invulnerable. It's a superpower. He doesn't remember anything. rejection letter envelope. It's bigger than a comic. But in the corner it had this picture. Printed on it. And it was the tick saying, "Prepare to meet your mail." I thought, oh, that's so cool. I knew who it was from immediately when I saw the tick rejecting my scatological and grotesque comics. And it's the man-eating cow. He got his own comic. Paul the Samurai. If this was a mini-series, I think it was, and I have like issue 2 maybe. Oh, the Chainsaw Vigilante. Because I got this one later, but when I got this one, this was my favorite. This one in 10. In the back issues. I like the ninjas, but this is when I thought, oh, this is getting good. I like road trips. I like movies about road trips, comic books. And I like chainsaw-wielding vigilantes. The Chainsaw Vigilante. I think that's a great cover. No, so there's Mom. Because I think they're just like, they weren't in the city yet. So they were superheroes with nothing to do. Oh, look at this. This is what I'm talking about too. These pages with red, I knew what I knew. And how they connect. Like you're paying a lot more. This isn't a black and white comic anymore, it's a 2-color comic. They don't have to do them at all, but if you would see, like, here's the staples. Like I bet the other side of this paper has the red too. Because it may as well, you're paying for it. Where are the staples? Ah, here they are. So, yeah, where there's red. Oh, we're talking about Luann? Oh. Wait, what? In a Luann comic strip, they featured the Tick. Here's a case of borrowing we'd be happy to see more of. On August 5th, 1990, the Tick invades breakfast nooks from sea to shining sea, in color no less, mingling with some distinguished company in Greg Evans. Luann, Sunday comic strips. Thanks, Greg. And the check's in the mail. Now they're joking about all the gimmicks. Comic books. Put the popular characters in. The Civic Minded 5. Yeah, this was cool. And this car. Bobcat. I think this car was actually like his car. So showing it all the love. Yeah. These were just great comics. The Monolith. See if they followed through. February, just a month off. Like I said, that was an issue with, even with the major companies, them being late. You gotta get your product out on time. Back in the older eras of comics, I don't think stuff like that would happen. Those artists getting paid by the page. They'd be doing several comic titles a month and then doing some other comics on the side, maybe under different names. And you know they got all those at one time. Oh no, it's the red eye. Again with the red. The red eye. We're out of gas. Oh, I like this. I remember this. Is this like the dawning of Arthur? I see stars. I see stars. What is wonderful things, beautiful. I think I'll put my tongue on it. If you look on his eye, he has an exclamation point. An exclamation mark. It's just nonsense. Knows it all now. Cloning is easy. I'll clone myself. And then he can do my taxes. I guess I should hurl it out into the depths of outer space. You can do that. Shouldn't be a problem. He throws it up, and it comes down. Probably out of harm's way. Yeah, he's got this meteor hit him in the head. It's like a civilization. There's Canadian Prime Minister Brian Mulroney. Brian Mulroney. And so after months of waiting, I had bought the back issues. My first new tick came. It was glorious. I thought this comic is so great. I want to collect it forever. For a while. And it's the Tick versus the Tick. They did this in the cartoon. Like they took this comic and redid it. Oh, there's Aqueduct Man. I love it when a character fights themselves. This is actually a different Tick character. He arrives at the city. People find out he is the Tick. Except Barry's not gonna like that, because there's already a Tick character. And now they must duel. And the city of their gags all over people hitting each other. There's the Comet Club. That's pretty funny. It's like a nightclub for superheroes. Like El Flamingo. If the job calls for waiting, I'm your man. Oh, there's a guy. Where is he? Hand grenade man. And then the sidekicks all get stuck in this sidekick lounge. Actually, now that I'm reading it, there's some scatological type humor in this. They go to the bathroom. Oh, here he is. A hand grenade. They say, is that what he's called? Hand grenade man? And this is hand grenade man. A hand grenade? Yes, you'd be surprised at how much you can accomplish when people know you have one. Sidekicks. At one point, they're at a urinal. And yeah. Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. And he's like, what? And he looks over like, what are you looking at? This is no peep show, fellow. It's the Invisible Man. So yeah, it turns out there's already a tick. I am the tick. And he's like, what? So there's this great fight. And you can't beat a invulnerable man. So the tick is triumphant. Now he will be known as the tick. And the tick will be known as Barry. I was like, what's going on here? He's going to get all this great equipment or something. Oh, when this one came out, I thought, oh man, this is so wonderful. The Tick, issue 12. So now he has inherited all the Tick's equipment because he is the Tick. And this is sadly, so after waiting months, like between these comics, first one I received, new one, was issue 11, August 92. Then in May 1993, so that's the printed date. This was the last issue that they made, even while advertising the next issue with multiple Santas. And you just kept holding on. Are there going to be any new ones? When are they going to come out? He's so mad. The art got really good. One man's treasure is also another man's treasure. No. He's got like a bat cave, a tick cave. Oh, this part was funny. He's like freaking out, yelling at Arthur. He goes, oh, and he's naked. And then there's this little, he's yelling at him. He's like, oh, I frightened you. Oh, he's like, yes. And you spat on my lip. I thought that was funny. Some cool visual. Dinner time. there's this other. Yeah, I thought, who is this? This almost looks like a woman. Yes, a woman, Arthur. Who's been following them. Oh, she's on the Comet Club. Sadly, we'll never know because this is the last issue. Maybe there was a second series, maybe a third, I don't know. Maybe they followed up on that. And they definitely used this bad guy in the show. Both shows? I don't know. One of them. Definitely the second one. And this is a good one. Takes guy. Where's that on the side here? They're driving along. Arthur looks around and he sees the trail of fire. Now it's burning this trees. Billboard. Hey, Dick. He looks behind. Turn off the unnecessary rockets. And that's it. That was the end. Left me hanging. Tora, Tora, Tora. I never knew what happened. So, thanks for joining me. Looking at my Tick comics, they really